and gentlemen, welcome back to to my damn channel. Anyways, I am here with
The Dragon Lover 95. How you doing, everyone? Woohoo!
yeah. Anyways, you guys might know that we have a new picture here, a new reading. Yeah, I know I didn't get back to Knight's Awakening, but things have been kind of, I don't know. I haven't got back to it because I've been lazy ass. But anyways, this is the new one that I actually asked somebody to if I could read it because I found this very interesting and I saw this to ask anything you want to say.
Well, let's just say this is a prologue to Empire of Dreams, a Klonoa game from the Game Boy Advance.
Yes, and I thought to read this before doing the Let's Play because actually this really works.
Plus, it actually would explain what the hell Hupo is doing in the game, considering the fact that it seems the canon's a little bit fuzzy, and we never really got any info as to how or why.
Yes, and I say thank you, CallumTheImp, for letting me read this. I will leave a link to his Twitter in a description and his reading, as in his fanfiction, so you guys can read it for yourself or read along with us. And again, to this is really done well, and I really love this very much. So this should be very interesting for my viewers.
And if you guys are probably, this is just going to be a random note here, but I have a Klonoa plushie that I ordered from Amazon.
Yeah, you can see that in her profile. DeviantArt, right?
Actually, on my YouTube.
Ah, right, YouTube. I keep forgetting. My brain go blur.
It's okay, I get pats. Pat.
Yes, people will be fooling around here. But it's just being Ashley. Who knows? Maybe this might get more chaotic if my girls get in here. Yes, my girls. But anyways, so there is all these three chapters, so I'm just gonna split them up. Every chapter for every video. And again, I am still not good at reading, so I am so sorry, people. If you want a good reader, just read it yourself. Make a video on it. It's easy. But anyways, here we go.
Should we read the note?
Yes. Okay. Notes. Hi
All
there.
this note.
Oh. Okay, go for it then. You read first.
Hi there, this is my first ever Klonoa fanfic, as well as my first fanfic ever. Well, for a first, I'd say you did pretty well. I wanted to try and write a bridge between the events of Door to Phantom Isle and Empire Dreams. Hopefully to come up with the hypothetical answer to why is Hubo in Empire Dreams? Yeah, that's what we were wondering. As well as, why are Hubo and Klonoa friends again? Yeah, because remember the events of Phantom Isle and how that ended? Pretty sure Klonoa would have been pretty pissed at seeing Hubo again.
Yeah, very much. Anyways, I'll take it from here. Shout out to the... I cannot read that word.
Mangogober. And Candy on Twitter.
For helping me with proofreading and feedback. If this goes well, I hope to eventually work on more Klonoa fanfic in the future. Because I have a lot of ideas and characters I want to explore and introduce. Yes, please do make more fanfics.
Yes, because we need more Klonoa fanfiction.
Yes, and this one's actually done really right. And this is little suggestion. Can you please make one with the crazy cat?
Yeah, aka Jenga, aka Claw Daddy.
I'm sorry, people.
Yes, go ahead. Make a fanfiction about yours truly. Get out of here, Jenga.
No, fist at him. Oh. But anyways, go ahead. Okay. You read the next ones?
Chapter 1, The Sacred Law!
Okay, okay, go for
You
it.
you want me to read this?
Yeah,
Or you...
you read the full paragraph. I'm sorry, people. I just grammar up here. But I'll read the second one and then so on, so on.
Alrighty then. But when it comes to characters, you could be Hupo.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm trying.
Yes, you're gonna be the base. You're gonna be the little
Gumball.
little ball guy.
Okay, go.
He laid in his bed, gazing at the ceiling that had been decorated with stars and planets. It was as if he was laying on a grassy hill, looking at the night sky. His bedroom was fit for a king. A large, soft bed, plenty of space, and a beautiful view of the world below him from the balcony. He liked his room, but it served as a constant reminder of his future.
The boy's name was Yupil, and he was the Prince of Crus. Chris? Ah!
Cress!
Crus! A magical kingdom high above the world of Randomile! I'm sorry, people, I'm just having fun here. That was formerly only spoken in legends. Ever since the legendary dream traveler alongside Yupil defeated the nightmare that plagued their world, the Moon Kingdom, as many Phantomiles often call it, was drifting a lot more closely to the ground below before it was only I can't read that word. Visible by telescope. Now it can be seen at night. I can't read that. Spreading good dreams across the land.
Eliminated
the full moon in the clear sky. I'm sorry, people.
This happens.
Hey, it's okay. At least I'm not like as bad as before. But hey, I'm getting there. Let's go.
Yep. Hugo knew that his mother, the Moon Queen, the frickin' bitch, was getting older. Pretty soon she'd have to step down as ruler of Cress, which means that Hupo will eventually have to take over as the new king of Cress. He was excited, yet at the same time, insecurities and doubt plagued his mind.
Will I be a good ruler? Will I be respected? Will I be able to handle the responsibility? Will I make mistakes like I did with him?
Aww.
I tried.
You want to read this?
We can take turns reading on this one. Just tell me when to take over.
Okay. He trailed off as he remembered something from his past. Something he wished he forgot. He could forget. He made a mistake. Just like me. He did what he thought was the right thing to do. But he shattered both his best friend's heart and his perception of reality in this process. It had been roughly 4 years since the dream traveler Klonoa left the world. Okay. If what we can gather, Klonoa in during Phantom Hour was he about 7 to 8 years old in that game?
I say 8, mostly 8.
And okay, you doubled with 4 years. He's about 12 in Lunatea's Veil.
Ooh.
So he's basically a preteen in that.
Actually, that fits.
Well, Arrow's basically a bit older than Klonoa, just a few years.
Few years, as in her 2 years.
3. About 3 years older.
Huh. Alright.
Alright, then tag in.
We were. Oh, my turn? Okay. At the time, they were only kids. Yupo was about 10. Klonoa was 8. Oh, we were right. Yupo was taken by his mother to recruit Klonoa in order to help them defeat the Lumen threat of Dark Spirit Gaius and his
mischievous henchman Joka.
I'm sorry, people. Yupo knew that he had to gain Klonoa's trust very fast, so he implanted fake memories of Phantomile Winvillets. His whole life he knew it was wrong, but he was desperate and young, he thought. Okay, your turn.
Okay. You kind of skipped over a bit.
Fuck!
It's okay, I got this. It's memories of the two being best friends for years, him having a caring grandpa as well, living in Breezegale. There you go.
That was supposed to be above the one that I read. I'm sorry, people. I don't know what's going on with my words thing. It's just
I got it. Don't worry. He thought it was what he should have done to guarantee that the Dream Traveler would help him on his quest. He could still hear Klonoa's distraught and pain screams of denial and betrayal as the young Cabot. Yes, people, Klonoa is referred to as a Cabot in the fandom. He's basically a combination as a fantasy creature. He's basically the equivalent of an Eevee.
Right.
Basically a dog, a cat, a rabbit.
Right.
That's like, was forcefully dragged back to his own world, his Phantomile. As the prince put it, the home that Klonoa couldn't remember or ever knew existed, thanks to Hupo's fake memories overriding his real ones. Ow!
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Just recapping that, it's just, ow!
I know. Okay, I got this. Once it was all over, Hugo returned to his mother in tears, distraught by Klonoa's
Devastated.
Oh, fucking I'm sorry, people! Yes, I'm sorry if I'm swearing. I have had a habit of that. The point. Although the Moon Queen I can't say that word. Assured him that he did the right thing and that thanks to him and Klonoa, Cross and Fatima all save. Okay, give me a minute. I need to see. And will continue to prosper. The young prince. I can't say that.
Struggled
to come to terms with that to this day. Most nights he will lay in bed wishing he could have at least one last talk with Klonoa and one chance to make things right. He was so deep in thought that he didn't notice himself slowly drifting off to sleep.
Okay. Before we continue, Reed, do you have anything to say about that intro?
Jeez, it's a good start.
Yes, I'm just like, wow. It makes you wonder if Hupo really was as bad as he seems, because he really realized he really screwed up.
And he regrets it. He regrets on what happened. I mean, it said that he's been hurt over this, and I hear doggles.
Actually, that's my relatives talking.
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
Don't mind it. If I have to say is, blame the queen for this one. I'm not sure if Hupo actually had the plan to basically get to have Klonoa help mainly on his own. He was the one that did that, or maybe someone might have informed him that the Dream Traveler was coming to help them.
Right, like a fortune teller or something.
Yes, and there's no way it could have been Baguji. That's basically Lunatea.
Oh, maybe it might be written in the books on Gaudius would be back.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways?
Why else do you think I basically did the my own fanfic about where Klonoa's brother Arrow was the one to go through the frickin' Phantomile experience himself, which is aka the Wii version. I'll talk about that in my own point, on my own channel and such, and you'll know when you know. Anyways, let's continue. Sorry for this little ramble. Hupo found himself in a pitch black void. with nothing else to do aside from walk onwards into the unknown. His footsteps leaving water-like ripples beneath him. It was eerie, yet oddly serene. That was until the nothingness of his location was interrupted by a silhouette in the distance. It was short, with long ears and what appeared to be a cap on his head. Hugo felt a lump in his throat. Once he realized who the silhouette was, it was Klonoa. He looked older and wore different clothes. He finally wore a shirt. He finally learned how to dress himself properly.
Oh, so he's back then. He was still okay. Back then, I think Grandpa didn't get a soda for him, or I don't know. He just didn't want to roll it because kid. Anyways,
Yes, anyways,
Klonoa?
but it was definitely him.
Okay, go for it.
But it was definitely him.
Yes. Anyways, Klonoa? Klonoa! I'm sorry, people. I'm just having fun here. Anyways, people called out to him, but Klonoa didn't move an inch. People kept calling out to him as he started advancing towards the carrot boy. He walked, became a run as he desperately cried out to his friend, only for them to fall on a deaf ear. Eventually, Teople reached Klonoa, but he pulled his hand onto his shoulder in hopes of getting his attention. Klonoa jerked around and knocked Teople's back with his hands, causing the prince to lose his footing and fell back.
I never forgot Hupo.
Klonoa said quietly. Hupo looked into his eyes and saw only darkness and I can't read that word. Content as he stared down at the prince. The tone of his voice was cold, bitter, and driven with hatred.
I never forgot what you did to me. You took everything from me, Hupo. I trusted you.
Klonoa.
I know I'm not good with older Klonoa, but just trust me on this, guys.
I think he would sound like Arrow, but he still have that little pitchy voice.
No, Arrow sounds like a more masculine.
Oh, yeah, but
because he's technically a teenager.
Right. I'm sorry, people. I'm just
if
trying
anything, he sounds a bit more like this.
Right. No, please listen to me. I just wanted to.
Stammered.
You stammered it only to be interrupted by Klonoa.
I don't want to hear your pathetic apologies. I don't want to see your face ever again. I hate you.
Hupo felt sick to his stomach, although he was prepared for Klonoa to say something like this when they meet again, but it felt like a dagger to the heart. Hupo tried to speak, but he could not get the words out without his eyes filling up with tears and his throat seizing up.
Klonoa started to walk away after shooting one final hateful glare at Hupo, who tried to stop him, only to fall to his knees as if his body accepted defeat. Accepted defeat!
Oh my god. Okay, Klonoa, please. I'm sorry. Ashley?
Hupo whispered, his face pale and his eyes watering. Klonoa's silhouette slowly disappeared as he was engulfed by the darkness surrounding the duo, leaving Hupo all alone once again.
Take turns in this one?
You're up!
Alrighty. Okay. All of a sudden, Hupo felt the ground beneath him shake as if there was a sudden earthquake. Hupo tries to get up, but back onto his feet and regain his balance. He looked up and saw what appears to be
Ginormous.
ginormous winged monsters with eyes piercing the darkness with how brightly they shined. It was far away, yet you get it.
Yet Hippo could tell that it was aware of his presence. With an ear-splitting roar, the beast charged towards the prince at full speed. Hippo was helpless to stop it, as all he could do was run as fast as he could. Despite Hippo's speed, the beast was gaining on him quickly. Hippo tripped up and fell to the floor hard. All he could do was wait as the monster drew Dawn closer by the second. He braced for impact as his impending doom approached him.
I got this. Yuba woke
Okay,
up.
I want to basically bring this up. Why can I imagine it's freaking Vadi's monster form?
Who's
He's
that?
a giant. He's from Four Swords.
No, I never played that.
He's basically the purple hair wind mage.
Huh.
Four Swords Adventures. He was in that. He was a giant bat monster.
Alright, but then again, I don't really know that much Zelda games, only a few. But it sounds interesting.
Okay.
Anyways, Yuba woke up in a cold sweat, breathless, with tears running down his face as he clenched. Wait, what? I can say this. I cannot! Clutch his chest in fear. He was back in his room, in his own bed. He looked at the window. It was early morning. What just happened?
He thought to himself.
Was that all just a nightmare? Was that really Klonoa? And what the heck was that monster? I've never seen anything like it!
He had so many questions, and yet he felt like the answers to all of them were out of reach. Hippo got dressed into his usual attire, the onesie. a light blue hooded onesie with a red cape and round crystalline shoulder pads as he got ready to head downstairs and greet his servants.
However, the moment he opened the door, a grief of God helped him by pointing long. I don't know how to say this. Stop spills in the boy's face.
Freeze! Hands in the air now!
And raid him like you don't care.
Put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
I'm sorry, but it's having fun. Anyways, one of the guards shouted out at the UFO. Their spills inches away from his throat. Although he wanted to try and resolve the things peacefully, Yupo had no idea what was going on. What was going on? Plus, I can't say that word.
Multitude
of pointing objects aimed directly at his throat. Probably wasn't going to help things. Was he out of his room?
He agreed.
He agreed to go. I'm sorry, I skipped the line. Anyways, I agreed to go with them in hopes of finding out more about why he being arrested. As Yupo was taken, you can take it.
As Hupa was taken out of his room, he quickly noticed that he was no longer in the palace. He was outside, as if the door to his room was the front door to a house. Confused and still a little frazzled from his nightmare, Hupa was escorted to an extremely large castle-like structure. It made the palace in Crest look like a cozy cottage. Well, I guess that's one way to put it. But that place is made out of freaking crystals, man.
Damn.
Julius literally just... The castle here is just a castle. It's just an ordinary castle. I guess it's just commenting on it being big.
Well,
Whoa, it's so big.
don't bring that here!
Sorry.
Oh my god.
There we go. That's the Klonoa voice I got.
It's so nice.
As they entered the palace walls, Hupo looked around at the decor and interior design. It looks like nothing he's ever seen before. He was definitely not in Phantomile anymore.
Oh god, it reminds me of the little rib comment of Klonoa just saying that.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It is! It's like a coincidence, isn't it?
Actually, it's a good input. Hey, where am I exactly?
People asked one of the guards. Silence, dreamer. You only speak when permitted to.
The god snapped back at him. Dreamer?
Hugo thought to himself, confused. He had been called a dreamer before by his mother, as he would often be caught spacing out when indeed thought. But he had never seen anyone use the word the way the guard did, so... Dragon!
Okay, thank you. Eventually, they reached what appears to be the throne room. Sat on the throne was a tall, purple-like cat, man dressed in dark purple robes and a hat. Oh, why does he sound like somebody else? What? Who kills? Who killed? What?
Yeah, the only thing that's different is that they don't mention about the type of eyes or the freaking claws. Or the fact he doesn't have a fedora on him. My god, imagine Julius looking like Jenga.
No, you know, I always think like, I don't know, maybe Julius and Jenga or something like that, like long.
Maybe they're just like distant cousins or something.
That's what I was thinking, or maybe something else. I don't know, because honestly, they kind of look the same. But again, Jenga has dark purple.
Anywho's,
next to him was a much shorter, yellow-skinned man dressed in green robes. He appears to be holding what looks to be a large eyeball. On closer expectance, you could notice that the eyeball was eventually hovering over the man's hand.
Emperor Julius, we have brought you the criminal as you ordered. I thought I'd do something different.
Oh my god. Anyways, what did the gods... I can't say it.
Declared. Very good. You are dismissed.
Julius replied? They said that?
Yes.
In a tired and drained, yet audible voice.
Authoritative.
A authoritative voice. You foresaw that the emperor looked exhausted. Heavy bags under the eyes and
slouched
posture. He looked like he hadn't slept in days. The guards quickly exit the throne room, leaving Super alone with the emperor and his right-hand man.
You have a lot of nerve, young one, dreaming in my empire.
Julius said it to her Super. I beg your pardon, sir?
Hupo said in confusion to what the emperor accused him of. You dare speak to our glorious emperor that way, boy?
The green robe man said in retort.
Someone treat you with some manners, lest you wish to end up in the guillotine. Calm yourself, Bagoo.
Julius said to the man.
It appears that this one is not aware of the crime he committed. Apologies, Your Highness.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I thought that was the
You don't have any advice!
Apparently, he was
apologies, Your Majesty.
You both said as he bowed to show his respect for the Emperor.
Okay. Oh, that's definitely going to be a highlight. Okay. It's just that I'm not sure what I did wrong. I don't even know where I am. I'm Zupal, Prince of the Moon Kingdom, Crest. I am a citizen of Phantom Isle.
Bagoo. Oh. Ego.
I'm sorry, people. I am so sorry. Okay. Wait.
Bagoo.
Okay.
Bagoo.
I'm sorry. Bagoo. Bagoo snickled at the young prince.
Trust me. I know who you are, our child. Wait, no, wait, that's Julius speaking. I'm sorry. It's like, Bagoo just, it's like Bagoo is taking the advice because he's talking because he barely got to speak.
I can totally see Dupo and Julius just like watching Bagoo try to take both of their lines.
Yes, and they're just like, really?
This is the first time I ever been in a recording room, and he's trying to take my lines!
You get used to it.
When you think about it, yes.
Trust me. I know who you are, child. I know about your world. And I also know that your kingdom harvests dream energy, which, if we're being honest here, incriminates you even further in our eyes.
But
Hupo spurted out in defense. Enough!
Julius shouted, silence both of the prince and the minister.
Hupo of Cress, you are guilty of dreaming within my empire. Dreaming is forbidden from my kingdom. They are nothing but a pointless illusion and serve no place in my empire. It is a sacred law that you have now broken, and now you must be punished for your crimes.
With all due respect, Your Highness,
Hupo responded.
I would apologize for what I did, but you must understand that I did not intend to dream in your kingdom. All I remember was having a nightmare and suddenly a large creature with giant wings attacked me. The next thing you know, I found myself here.
Continues.
Oh, sorry, Frank.
It's okay.
Oh, Julius glared at him.
Do you not hear yourself, child? These delusions are one of the many reasons I have forbidden dreams from my sanctuary. You are blinded by false memories from these silly little dreams and mistaken them for reality. I will not have you poisoning my people with your fantasies.
Bagoo snickered.
I bet you know how that feels, boy. Oh, great. Great. I make him sound a bit like Kamika.
But when you think about it, he is some kind of creature. But anyways,
I think he's based on a Baku or something, or maybe a Mamet.
Ooh. But we'll see. But he looks like more like a... Oh, I was about to say anteater, but he doesn't have that nose.
That's really what a Baku is.
Oh, I didn't know! Oh, I feel dumb now. Oh, my brain.
It basically feasts on dreams.
I feel like a dumb idiot now. But anyways, Yupa looked at Bagoo with bitterness, and he would rather not be reminded of his mistake, especially by a complete stranger. Yupa turned back to Julius in an attempt to reason with the Emperor. But, Your Highness,
Silence, boy! I am done with your excuses.
Julius, I can say it.
Intercepted.
He snapped his fingers, and Yupa heard the doors open from behind him.
Guards! Take the prince to the dungeons and lock him up. You shall be kept there until we have decided on your sentence. Be gone! Be gone! Ball!
Oh, my throat! Oh! Okay.
Okay.
High
Need
five.
water!
Oh yeah, I need water, but after this one, we're almost done. Okay, Yuba was helpless to stop the guards as they escorted him to the cell. He couldn't sell it, but he was scared. But not just for himself, but for his kingdom, his world, and his mother, as the cell doors slammed shut and locked with a key. He could do all he could do now was wait for opportunity to to I can't say that word.
Present.
Present itself. Okay, take over.
Whether it be be a chance to reason or a glimpse of freedom, he laid on his bed, gazing at the ceiling, but he saw only dirt and darkness above him.
I will get out of here.
He thought to himself.
I don't know how, but I will.
And that's chapter 1 done.
Yes, and it was awesome. Even though I screwed up. No, people, I am just having a hard time making it heal because it's me. I don't know how to read right, but hey, I love reading. I actually love this story very much.
Yeah, not to mention it's nice to see that the two characters we saw at the beginning at near the very end actually have more purpose in being here.
Yes, it's amazing.
I mean, I understand the Game Boy Advance. It was the first time Klonoa's actually been on that, and not to mention it was the first time experimenting with it. So I can understand why it was lacking in story.
Right. But hey, this was amazing to read, and I cannot wait to read the other two chapters.
It definitely works with Julia's being a somewhat set up as a quote unquote kind of antagonist, when really the real antagonist is standing right there. I mean, seriously, who basically has a right hand who literally has a freaking eyeball with them? Is no one gonna bat a few eyes? I mean, I think even someone like Tat would have pointed that out.
Right. But anyways, let's not spoil the thing for people who did not see Emperor of Dreams. But yeah, this would be kind of a spoiler for people who didn't see it. But if people don't want to be spoiled, you can pass by the story and just go to the Let's Play, which would be on, I'm gonna say, maybe next month, somewhere around there. I still have to upload my freaking Klonoa Heals video. The 2 last ones, or the 3 last ones.
Yeah, the last remaining ones.
Yeah, and that's gonna be all for that series. But I'm happy that I got to this. I know it took me a while, even though when I asked 2 months ago, I think, or a month ago. But I am very sorry, but I am at it now. So yeah, this would be something.
It's funny how it started off as just us doing the videos just for fun, but then they turned into a full-on Let's Play.
I couldn't help. I'm sorry I led you into a Let's Play, even though I said we're just gonna do it for fun. I just wanted to do it one shot, even though I failed a bunch of times.
Yeah, and I was the one who was being the recorder.
Yeah, thank you a lot.
And the fact you died a few times to guns and Joka.
Okay, I died.
Yeah, you were able to take out Pamela and Jenga.
I
using guns.
Yeah, I just wanted to do. Okay, the first one I did. I know I really did good with Klonoa as the bosses, but I wanted to fight Jenga with Klonoa. Oh, I'm sorry, people. I'm wandering off. Right. But anyways, I'm sorry, people, that you have to hear us ramble off like that. But that's all for chapter 1. We'll be going to chapter 2. That is called chapter 2, The Spell.
Yeah. So see you guys then. Woohoo!
Bye bye, everybody.